The question is, do we also handle landslides as part of our function? Yes, sir, we do. Yes, sir, I'm very aware of those landslides. In fact, we on our website, we have a report on one of the landslides that occurred early on. The other one, we're still in the process of working on it. My apologies. I was supposed to get that out about 6 months to 9 months ago, but I kind of got busy with the earthquakes, and it kind of short-circuited that. But yes, sir, I'm very aware of those large landslides on around the lake. The question is there any evidence that the landslides are related to the fracking that's going on in the lake? I can say equivocally the first one, no, because at that time when that landslide occurred, there was no fracking going on at that time anywhere in the vicinity of that large landslide. I would say at this time I am aware that there are some wells up on the mountaintop there, and this is kind of halfway down the slope along the flank of the lake. And there was a question: is this related to the pressure of the water moving through? I'd have to say at this time it's highly unlikely, because if you look at where the depth of those wells are, they're at least 3,000 feet below the elevation at where this landslide occurred. Also, if you look at where this landslide occurs, it's occurring at the same elevation as the other landslide. What you have up there is a series of layers of rock. They're sandstone, thick sandstone beds, and thick packages of shale. Some of these shale packages are a couple hundred feet thick. And it's this interval that is, it's mostly clay shale, which means when it gets wet, it gets very slick, and it degrades very quickly. And what you have a weathering process going on. You get a lot of rain, you get a road, or you get some kind of development along there that's cut that slope and destabilized it. Then it just doesn't take much, and all of a sudden it starts moving, and it can move either slowly in the form of creep, or it can move in a very catastrophic quick failure. That's what's happened on both these big landslides. These are huge landslides. There's no other way to put it, covering multiple acres. I'm sorry. The question is, where are the earthquake, or excuse me, where are the, see, that's all I can think about, where the landslides are. One's on the south side of the lake, and then one of them's kind of on
Greer's Ferry.
Greer's Ferry.
Yeah,
Greer's Ferry Lake. I don't know, I believe it's Diamond Head, Diamond Bluff, I'm sorry. Right, and I knew it was Diamond something. It had been a while since I've been up there. And then the other one is, I think it was called Platinum Estates. It was on around the, I think it's just off 92 there. But anyway, basically what this is where you have gone in and cut the slope, started developing, destabilized it, and then you get a lot of rain, and the soil's already, you get a fracture there, and it just, when it fails, it starts pushing and moves more material, and the only way it's going to stop is once it gets to the bottom, which is in the lake. And there are massive trees moved. These are very large landslides. But again, you're welcome. Go to our website. It's www.geology.ar.gov, and on there, look under landslides and look under case studies, and you'll see a lot of landslide studies that we've done along the lake, down in Hot Springs. And Jeff can talk a lot more about the landsliding in Hot Springs. But landslides are definite. In fact, probably more money has been, and he can definitely talk about these numbers. In fact, I'll just let him talk about it.
We'll stick with earthquakes, but anyways, I'll put a plug in for his the web page as well. As far as earthquakes are concerned, they've got a really good page where they've got the locations of all the earthquakes, along with the dates and magnitudes. You could point to any earthquake. You could sort many different ways. So go to the Geological Survey webpage, and they've got some really great stuff on there on earthquakes as well.